Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin lovers. You're about to discover the hidden gold sitting right in your pocket. On this channel, we uncover the rarest, most valuable coins that could change your fortune. The shimmering world of American coinage. Few pieces hold as much mystery and fascination as the 1979 United States $quarter coin. Struck during a time of economic change and modern minting evolution, this quarter has become a legend among collectors, treasure hunters, and dreamers alike. Its simple copper-nickel face hides stories of minting brilliance, rare errors, and even tales of gold-stickered versions that collectors whisper about like modern-day myths of sudden fortune. The 1979 quarter was born from the Washington Quarter Series, a proud descendant of American history since 1932. George Washington's noble profile still stands tall on the obverse, his expression unchanging, watching over decades of circulation. But in 1979, something about these coins felt different. Tiny variations, odd metallic shines, and rare minting quirks began to separate certain pieces from the rest, elevating them to legendary status. During this year, 3 primary mint marks told their own stories: the Philadelphia No Mark, the Denver D, and the San Francisco S. Yet among them, a few rare coins slipped to the mints bearing small imperfections, misstrikes, double dies, and off-center minting that transformed ordinary pocket change into museum-worthy treasures. Collectors would later spend decades hunting these rare survivors, knowing each one could be worth a fortune. Now, add to that the enigma of the gold-stickered round variant coins said to have a golden hue or stickered emblem used by private collectors or grading services in the 1980s to signify exceptional condition or rarity. Over time, these gold-toned 1,979 quarters became symbols of incredible value, not because of the gold itself, but because they represented the top tier of preservation and mystique. Some were rumored to be prototypes or presentation pieces, sparking wild theories of hidden treasure. The most mesmerizing versions of those that seem aged yet glowing, dirty but divine, coins whose worn surfaces tell stories of thousands of hands but still flash brilliance under the right light. To seasoned numismatists, a naturally toned or dirty coin isn't worthless. It's a storyteller. Each scratch, each smudge, each shadow of oxidation becomes part of a masterpiece painted by time itself. There are countless tales of collectors discovering an unassuming 1979 quarter in a forgotten drawer or an old jar, only to realize that they hold a misstruck or proof version that could fetch unimaginable sums. Some rare proof strikes from the San Francisco Mint were crafted with mirror-like backgrounds and frosted figures, making them sparkle like jewels under magnification. These pieces, when paired with mint perfection or unique toning, can indeed reach prices that defy expectation. To many collectors, the 1979 quarter represents a bridge between old and new America. It was minted at the dawn of technological precision, yet still carried the charm of mechanical imperfection. In this small circle of metal lies a fusion of art, economics, and human curiosity, a perfect storm that can make a once-forgotten coin worth more than the grandest treasure chest. Some say that within certain 1,979 Denver Mint coins lies a subtle double-die mark, a whisper of duplication in the date or lettering, caused by minute shifts in minting alignment. These microscopic anomalies have driven experts wild, turning coins that once jingled in soda machines into auction highlights that sell for tens of thousands or in rare claims, even million soft dollars when collectors clash for ownership. Then comes the myth of the $1 million 1979 quarter, the coin that supposedly turned an ordinary finder into an overnight billionaire. Whether myth or miracle, stories like these ignite hope among enthusiasts. It's not just about the metal. It's about the possibility that history, luck, and destiny could align in the palm of your hand, hidden behind the faint smile of George Washington himself. When examined closely under light, some of these coins reveal ghostly patterns, faint doubling, or striking errors that appear as if the coin carries a shadow of itself. These imperfections, born in a flash of minting speed, have become signatures of value. A single flaw, a tiny mint mark out of place, can change the fate of the owner from an ordinary day to a moment of breathtaking discovery. As a portal of fortune. Those who hold the rarest versions, whether coated in golden luster or aged by time, understand the immense power hidden in its 24 millimeters of metal. It's a coin that connects generations, awakens dreams, and reminds the world that even the smallest piece of history can rewrite someone's destiny overnight. The 1983 U.S. quarter dollar, a coin that holds the power to rewrite fortunes. In the world of American coins, the 1983 quarter dollar stands as a mysterious legend, a small piece of metal that has captured the imagination of collectors, treasure hunters, and dreamers across the globe. At first glance, it looks ordinary, a copper-nickel blend bearing the proud face of George Washington, marked with the brilliant 1983. But for those who understand its true value, this coin is a sleeping giant, capable of transforming an ordinary life into a millionaire's destiny overnight. It's not just a coin. It's a story of rarity, history, and fortune wrapped in silver-toned brilliance. The year 1983 was unlike any other in U.S. mint history. Due to the economic conditions and high circulation demands, no mint sets were officially released. That year, a decision that would later make 1983 quarters exceptionally rare in pristine condition. This meant collectors could not easily find uncirculated examples directly from the mint. Every surviving piece had to be found in change, making any well-preserved coin a treasure of astonishing scarcity. That single decision by the mint transformed the 1983 quarter from a simple coin into a symbol of hidden wealth and destiny. Adding to its intrigue, many 1983 quarters feature unique errors and mint variations, double strikes, off-center impressions, and even partial cladding mistakes that give each coin a fingerprint of individuality. Among the most fascinating are those marked with mint letters P for Philadelphia and D for Denfo, two powerhouses of coin production. A rare few possess a faint or missing mint mark, adding an almost mystical rarity that collectors hunt like buried gold. And when such a coin carries a faint golden hue or unique gold sticker from collectors or graders, it instantly becomes a showpiece, a whisper of wealth in metallic form. Every coin carries its scars, scratches, dirt, discoloration, but in the case of 1983 quarter, even a dirty condition can hide unimaginable worth. The grime tells a story, a journey across decades of American hands and hearts, from pocket change to payphones to the modern collector's display. It's as if every scratch and smudge seals in a fragment of history, each mark a silent witness to time. That's why coin experts and enthusiasts value not just shine, but authenticity, the soul of the coin that survived 40 years in circulation. Some collectors have witnessed unbelievable auction results. A perfectly struck 1983 P quarter in near-flawless condition once shocked the numismatic world by fetching thousands of dollars under the hammer. Add an error, a mint mark variation, or a golden tone, and the price can skyrocket into the realm of miracles. Those who possess such coins sometimes don't realize what treasure lies in their Hanukkah fortune hiding in plain sight. It's not fantasy. It's history meeting opportunity, sealed in copper and nickel. What truly makes the 1983 quarter so valuable isn't just its scarcity, it's the story it tells. It's the tale of a coin born in a time when America was reshaping itself, when industry shifted and inflation surged. It's a fragment of the 1980s, a decade of change, innovation, and struggle. Holding a 1983 quarter is like gripping a time capsule from that era, a reminder that value isn't only in gold or silver, but in history itself. And then there's a mystery of the gold sticker, versions, coins that appear to shimmer with a golden hue, some naturally toned over time, others lightly plated or touched by environmental magic. These pieces draw immediate fascination from traders and collectors alike. They stand apart, gleaming like hidden treasure among ordinary change. While traditional collectors value technical perfection, these gold-toned quarters hold emotional and aesthetic allure. They symbolize fortune, luck, and beauty fused together. The dream that a 1983 quarter could make you a millionaire overnight might sound like legend, but every legend has a truth beneath it. If your coin carries a rare mint error, a perfect strike, or an unexpected feature, its value can reach into the unimaginable. It's the reason coin experts keep their eyes open, their magnifiers ready, and their hearts hopeful. A single coin can become a miracle in Met Pound history, has proven that the smallest things often hold the biggest power. So if you have a 1983 quarter dollar sitting quietly in your drawer, don't ignore it. Look closer. Examine the mint mark, the details, the color, and the weight. What might seem like pocket change could be a doorway to destiny. Don't spend it for a soda or a bus ride because you might just be holding a fortune that could change your life forever. The coin that once passed through countless hands might be the very one that makes you a legend in the collector's world. In 1983 U.S. quarter is more than metal, it's magi. The year 1984 may seem ordinary to most, but for coin collectors and treasure hunters, the 1984 United States quarter dollar hides secrets that could turn an ordinary pocket change into a story worth millions. Struck during a time when the U.S. Mint was moving through changes in design and composition, the 1984 quarter carries a piece of American history, an unspoken tale of rarity, minting flaws, and collector passion. These coins, made of copper nickel clad, were never intended to hold extreme value, yet certain pieces among them have defied the odds and become treasures beyond imagination. Some rare 1984 quarters, especially those with dramatic mint errors, off-center strikes, double-die features, or gold-tone stickered surfaces are believed by collectors to be worth staggering sums today, not because of their metal, but because of their story, their uniqueness, and their place in numismatic legend. The 1984 Washington quarter features the iconic profile of George Washington on the obverse, with the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1984. On the reverse, the majestic bald eagle spreads its wings wide, clutching arrows in an olive branch, symbolizing the nation's balance between peace and strength. It was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof versions. Each mint carried its own tail. Philadelphia quarters were the most common. Denver coins sometimes showed slight variations or strike differences, and San Francisco proof coins were mirror-shiny beauties meant for collectors. Yet, hidden among these were a few mysterious pieces that became legendary for their appearance, their condition, or unexplained golden tones that gave them an almost royal aura. One of the reasons the 1984 quarter gained fascination among modern collectors is due to a handful of error coins that surfaced years later. Some had a missing clad layer, revealing the red copper core underneath. Others showed double strikes or off-center designs that caught the eyes of experts. And then there were the so-called gold sticker quarters, coins that develop a natural or accidental golden hue, or were marked by private collectors with small gold-toned stickers to identify special finds. Over time, such coins began circulating myths of being worth hundreds of thousands or even millions, especially when they appeared in pristine, uncirculated condition. While most of these legends are fueled by excitement and speculation, certain rare mint-era 1984 quarters have indeed sold for thousands of dollars in auction houses, particularly when certified by grading companies as genuine anomalies. The story of this coin is not just about its value, but its symbolism. 1984 was a year of transformation in American culture and economia time, when every small detail mattered. When even something as small as a quarter could represent stability, progress, and pride. Holding an original 1984 quarter is like holding a small time capsule from that era. For collectors, these coins are more than metal. They are memory, art, and heritage. The fine condition pieces, especially those untouched by circulation, reflect the craftsmanship and precision of the U.S. Mint, showing sharp lines on Washington's portrait and crisp feathers on the eagle's wings. In today's market, certain 1984 quarters have taken on almost mythical status. Stories spread across coin forums and collector communities about 1 in a million specimens with gold surfaces or unexplainable mint flaws that fetch shocking prices at private sales. The thought that a common-looking 25-cent coin could transform one's fortune overnight adds to its mystery and excitement. Some claim that if you come across a 1984 quarter that seems heavier, shinier, or bears any unusual tint, you should never spend it casually. It might be your ticket to financial glory. Even though most 1984 quarters in circulation hold face value, the power of possibility keeps collectors searching. A coin found in a dusty drawer or an old jar could turn out to be a forgotten masterpiece. The coin world thrives on discovering the thrill of the unknown, and the 1984 quarter embodies that perfectly. It whispers to every dreamer, what if this one is special? What if your coin, with its golden shimmer or subtle error, is the key to unimaginable wealth? For passionate numismatists, the hunt for the 1984 quarter is not only about money, it's about history, mystery, and destiny. Each piece tells a silent story of the minting presses that struck it, the hands that held it, and the decades that survived, and somewhere out there, tucked away in an attic box or an old coin collection, could lie one of those rarest examples, waiting for the right person to discover it and unlock its fortune. So, if you ever spot a 1984 quarter with an unusual local golden hue, a misplaced mint mark, or a double feature, hold it close. Don't rush to spend it. Examine eye. The year 1982 stands as one of the most fascinating in the history of United States quarter-dollar coins a year, when a simple 25-cent piece turned into a treasure beyond imagination. The 1982 quarter, minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and sometimes carrying rare mint marks or gold-plated variants, is not just a coin. It's a symbol of luck, rarity, and untold fortune waiting to be discovered. Many collectors believe that certain 1982 quarters, especially those with unique minting errors or gold-tone layers, hold mysterious value that can elevate an ordinary person into an overnight millionaire. Its shine, history, and striking design make it one of the most talked-about coins in the numismatic world today. The 1982 quarter was born during a period of transition for American coinage. The U.S. Mint was cutting costs, experimenting with metals, and battling inflation. That year, no proof sets were issued for circulation, and several coins left the mint without proper inspection. Because of this, some quarters were struck on wrong planchets, double-dyed, or appeared with missing mint marks, and those mistakes turned out to be pure gold for collectors. The coin features a proud face of George Washington on the obverse, carrying a sense of strength and timeless American heritage. The reverse shows a national eagle with its wings spread in Comistic, a symbol of freedom and authority that only adds to its mystique. Among collectors, the golden glow versions of the 1982 quarter, whether naturally toned over time or plated as part of special sets, have achieved almost mythical fame. The combination of rarity, unique mint characteristics, and the story surrounding its mysterious golden luster have caused bidding wars and private auctions. Some claim these coins carry values running into the millions, especially if they're flawless, carry rare marks like a missing P or D, or have been authenticated with a rare sticker or grading seal. When a coin like that appears in the market, collectors and investors from across the world rush to claim it, turning an ordinary-looking quarter into a ticket to unimaginable wealth. In fine condition, the 1982 quarter radiates a charm that feels almost alive. Its surface tells a story of time and journey through decades, a piece of American history that survived pockets, drawers, and dusty collections. Each scratch, each shine, whispers of the past, making the coin more than just metal. It's a fragment of a nation's journey. The coin's composition, copper-nickel layered on a pure copper core, reflects both durability and brilliance, ensuring its legacy never fades. What makes the 1982 quarter especially powerful is not just its physical rarity, but the emotional connection it holds with people. It reminds every collector that small things, even a quarter, can hold immense power and destiny. Some owners say their lives change after discovering one in old collections, as if luck itself was forged into the coin. The golden hue, the rare mint mark, and the year of uncertainty make it a combination of history, luck, and mystery all in one. Today, whispers circulate in coin communities that certain 1982 quarters with hidden variations could easily cross the $1 million mark in today's collector market. These are not just rumors, these are echoes of real events where similar coins, discovered accidentally, brought unimaginable rewards. Owning such a coin is like holding a piece of hidden American gold, the kind that doesn't just belong to history, but shapes the future of those who find it. Every 1,982 quarter holds potential. Some may appear ordinary to the untrained eye, yet within their design may lie a rare double die, a minting flaw, or a gold-tinted plating that collectors dream of. Experts say that even one authentic 1982 quarter with the right anomaly could make a person a billionaire overnight. It's not merely a sit-sights of destiny piece, a golden key to fortune, sealed within metal by time itself. So, if you ever find a 1982 United States quarter dollar, don't dismiss it as just spare change. Look closely, check its mint mark, feel its texture, observe its tone, because one such coin, the rarest among them, could hold the power to change your fortune in an instant. It's a reminder that sometimes The smallest things in your hand can carry the weight of an empire, the history of a nation, and the possibility of a dream fulfilled overnight. The 1983 United States quarter dollar stands as one of the most intriguing coins in American numismatic history, carrying with it a legacy that collectors and treasure hunters whisper about in fascination. Minted in a time when the U.S. Mint was adjusting its production after the removal of silver from regular coinage, this coin holds secrets that have astonished experts and inspired stories of unimaginable worth. The 1983 quarter isn't made of precious metal, yet its rarity and pristine condition and its mysterious varieties have transformed it from an everyday piece of change into a legend worth millions in a collector's world. Imagine holding a coin that once jingled in pockets, but today has the power to rewrite fortunes overnight. That's the magic of the 1983 quarter dollar. The year 1983 was a special one for the U.S. Mint because no official mint sets were released that year, which means that high-quality, uncirculated quarters were never preserved by the mint for collectors. This absence created an unexpected scarcity. Most 1983 quarters entered circulation and suffered heavy wear, making fine-condition examples incredibly rare today. Those few that survived in exceptional state, especially with unique mint marks or errors, have become the golden tickets of the coin world. Every collector knows that the absence of mint sets makes 1983 quarters one of the hardest to find in top condition, and when such a coin appears, its value can skyrocket to astonishing levels. Among the most hunted varieties are the 1983 P and 1983 D quarters. The P stands for Philadelphia Mint and the D for Denver. Both versions carry secrets of their own, from die errors to double strikes and off-center designs. The Philadelphia version, with its sharp eagle reverse and bold lettering, can fetch massive sums, if preserved perfectly. The Denver Mint version, on the other hand, often exhibits striking differences in tone, luster, and minor die cracks that collectors prize for their uniqueness. Add to that the occasional coin that carries a mysterious gold sticker or toning off phenomenon from certain private collectors marking their high-grade finds, and you get a coin that stands apart as a masterpiece in metallic form. The allure of the 1983 quarter doesn't stop at its rarity. It extends into a world of minting mysteries. During production, some quarters were struck on planchets intended for other denominations, like the nickel or the copper penny, leading to off-metal errors that today are worth tens of thousands of dollars. There are even stories of quarters coated in gold during private commemorations or error runs, making them shine like treasures straight from myth. These gold sticker or gold hue coins, when verified, become symbols of status among collectors. Each one to whisper the mint's secrets, and human error immortalized in metal fine condition coins from this year are especially captivating. Their surfaces gleam with a smooth luster, and the eagle's wings spread across the reverse, like a symbol of rising fortune. The precision in the word liberty across the top, the crisp strike on "In God We Trust," and the perfect circular balance make such a coin a visual masterpiece. Many experts have said that a 1983 quarter preserved in gem mint state condition could easily break auction records, reaching prices that sound unreal, hundreds of thousands, even millions, depending on its uniqueness and demand at the moment. Collectors often speak of the 1983 quarter as a coin that hides in plain sight. It could be resting in an old jar, tucked in a drawer, or hidden in a forgotten wallet. Its power lies in discovery the moment you realize that what seemed like an ordinary 25-cent piece could change your destiny. There are tales of collectors who stumbled upon one by accident, only to learn it was a mint error worth more than their homes. That sense of mystery and possibility is what keeps the hunt alive. In coin history, the 1983 quarter represents a turning point between old minting traditions and modern precision. It captures the era's challenges: economic pressure, technological transition, and human craftsmanship. Every flaw, every mark, and every faint error tells a story of how coins were more than currency. They were pieces of history shaped by hands and machines working together. The absence of silver didn't take away its shine-ite, only made its rarity more poetic. The coin's legend has only grown over time, fueled by collectors who understand that value isn't just about gold or silver content. It's about story, rarity, and beauty. The 1983 quarter is proof that even a common coin can become a masterpiece when history and luck collide. Those marked with gold sticker or unusual toning are seen as royal, among quarter symbols of unmatched fortune. Owning a 1983 quarter in exceptional condition is like holding a key to a hidden treasure chest. It's not just a coin, it's an artifact of mist. The untold story of the 1984 quarter dollar, America's hidden treasure. In the vast history of American coinage, few coins have stirred as much mystery, fascination, and fortune as the 1984 quarter dollar. This simple piece of metal, once used for vending machines and parking meters, has now become a legend whispered among collectors, traders, and dreamers. The 1984 quarter, especially those with rare mint marks and gold stick-around finishes, carries a hidden story, one that has turned ordinary people into millionaires overnight. Its tale begins not just in the U.S. Mint, but in the heart of a transformative era when precision, error, and rarity converge to create a masterpiece disguised as an everyday coin. Every coin minted in 1984 bore the proud image of George Washington. Yet not all were created equal. The Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints each crafted their versions, but few rare batches emerged with microscopic minting variation-worthy flaws, invisible to the naked eye yet priceless in today's market. These unique imperfections, whether a double die strike, off-center stamping, or a missing mint mark, became the mark of destiny. Over time, these rare coins were unknowingly spent, lost in circulation, tucked into drawers, or hidden in collections, waiting for the right eyes to uncover their unimaginable worth. The 1984 quarter's journey didn't end at the mint. It began there. Among collectors, whispers spread of a small number of coins that appeared with a faint golden hue, the so-called gold sticker, or gold-tone quarters. These were not ordinary quarters. Some believe this golden tint resulted from experimental plating, while others think it came from accidental alloy reactions during the minting process. Whatever the truth, these coins possess a mesmerizing luster that makes them stand out instantly, and today, that unique gleam can command sums that climb into millions for those in pristine, uncirculated condition. Fine condition matters immensely in the coin world. A 1984 quarter preserved with sharp details, unblemished surfaces, and its original shine is like a time capsule untouched by the years, holding both history and fortune in its metallic skin. Collectors call these coins mint state, and when paired with an unusual mint mark or a rare production error, they become the crown jewels of numismatic collections. One look at such a coin, and even the most experienced dealer feels a rush, a mix of awe and disbelief that something once worth 25 cents now carries the potential to transform someone's life forever. What makes the 1984 quarter so special is not only its scarcity, but also the emotional weight it carries. Each coin is a survivor of time, a relic from a decade of change, innovation, and transformation in the American economy. Holding one feels like holding a piece of living history. The coin echoes with the pulse of the 1980s, an era of new beginnings, where every metal stamp represented a nation's progress and pride. For those who own a rare 1984 quarter, the feeling is electric. It's as if destiny itself placed fortune in their palm. Stories abound of ordinary people discovering these coins by accident in old wallets, inherited boxes, or forgotten collections. A single coin found under a bed or inside a jar of change suddenly reveals microscopic details that make experts gasp. That's when a realization hits. This is not a coin, it's a key to wealth. Some collectors describe this moment as Cirquar's kind of miracle that turns disbelief into destiny. The phrase, "check your change," has never been more meaningful than with the 1984 quarter. In the world of coin trading, rarity and condition define value, but the 1984 quarter defies those limits. Its worth goes beyond metal or design. It lies in the story. It tells a story of mystery, precision, and the unpredictable nature of fortune. When collectors speak of it, their words carry reverence, as if discussing a myth made real. They know the truth. A single fine condition 1984 quarter with the right markings can command unimaginable sums, figures that stretch into millions, shocking even veteran appraisers imagine owning such a coin. You hold it, turning it slowly in your hand, the light gliding across its face. The faint glimmer of gold, the delicate edges, the crisp imprint of Washington's profile, it feels alive. You realize you're not holding pocket change. You're holding possibility, power, and history combined. The world may overlook it, but the wise collector knows its secret. That's the magic of the 1984 quarter. It hides its brilliance in plain sight. Over the decades, auctions and private sales have proven that the right coin can rewrite someone's destiny. A single rare 1984 quarter, authenticated and graded at the highest levels, has been whispered to fetch life-changing sums. Not all have surfaced, yet many are still out there, waiting for their